Welcome to ST Drums TV. Today we have a special episode about an instrument that you don't see every day. Let's get started. One day a friendly customer contacted us and told us he had a very rare vintage instrument that would need some restoration. The instrument is called Vibraphonette and was built by an Italian company named Galanti in the 1950s. We are experts on drums, but our hearts also beat for obscure old instruments, so we decided to give it a try and took the job. The vibraphone is part of a large family of melodic percussion instruments with a long history. In Germany, they are often referred to as Orff instruments. Because a vibraphonette is played with mallets, but has a chromatic scale, it is kind of a bridge thing between a drum and a keyboard. The biggest issue with the function of this old gem was the missing rubbers. All of the bars sit on top of these two ropes that are stretched over the instrument. Between the bars, surrounding the rope, there were originally these rubber pieces that would sit in there. They would hold the bars in place and help them to vibrate freely. The instrument also has this pedal mechanism, similar to a sustain pedal on a piano. When you don't press the pedal, the bars are muted. When you do press it though, the aluminum piece is pulled down and the bars can resonate freely. The original rubbers were also responsible to put the bars in the right place when muted and unmuted. Anyways, since the 50s, these rubbers deteriorated and made it almost impossible to play the instrument. Our customer used these small tube pieces, but they didn't really work as nice. So we decided to get the spare parts 3D printed from TPU material. But first of all, we opened the instrument up. Our customer suspected that there would be a lot of dirt inside because the tremolo system has these holes, and he thought dust had been falling through these holes for years. But actually, when we opened the instrument up, we realized that these holes are just pipes and they're closed on one side. We will call them resonators from now on. Basically, under each tone bar, there is a rubber pedal, and there is one long metal bar going through all of these pedals. At the end of the metal bar, there is a gear wheel connected to the motor with a belt. The motor turns the gear wheel and the bar, thus rotating the pedals over these pipes. Basically, the instrument opens and closes the resonators in a cycle, creating a tremolo effect. You can play the instrument just acoustically, without any electrical power, but then the tremolo wouldn't work. So we took our time to clean the whole surface of the instrument, making sure to take off all of the hardware. Also, we vacuumed the inside of the tubes and the inside of the body of the instrument. In there we realized that the wood was very dry and brittle. So we repaired the worst parts with wood filler and wood glue, and then put some wipe-on poly over the whole surface to protect it from moisture. On the blue surface, these brackets were made from wood and could not be removed. When you clean such an instrument, be very careful not to damage these. Unfortunately, the edge of the upper board also was very dry and brittle. We tried to glue together the worst parts, but I guess if the instrument will not be constantly opened up and closed again, the other parts will not cause too many problems. Also, we added some wipe-on poly over the whole blue surface to make it a bit more shiny and to protect the wood. Another problem was the power cord. It goes into a hole on the top of the instrument, but is wired directly to the switch on the inside. So if somebody would trip over the cord on stage, they would probably knock down the entire instrument or rip the cable off. To avoid this, we placed a new power jack on the outside of the case for a removable cable. The old hole could be closed with a metal thumb screw and a nut. The outside of the case was pretty dirty. It had these stains and dots that looked like a thick, sticky liquid that became solid and stuck to the case. We tried to rub it off with some turpentine, but it wasn't very effective. The case had these very small grooves on the outside where the dirt would persistently stick. So in the next step, we bought these brass brushes and tried to clean the case with them. Always be careful with tools like these, because they may scratch some materials. It's better to try it on a small place that is not visible to the outside to check if the cleaning method works. In our case, it worked perfectly, and we were able to clean the outside of the case completely. So now all of these repairs were done, it was time to reassemble the instrument. Our customer was very happy about the work and gave it a little test run. Unfortunately, we had just one mallet there, but for a better performance there's a great video online where somebody plays the same instrument. I will put a link of this below this video. So if you have a Galanti Vibraphonette at home and you want to restore it, we still have some of these 3D printed rubber parts in stock, so just contact us and we will sell you some of those. Or check our webshop stdrums.com. If you are interested in old instruments like this, drums in particular, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. Let us know in the comments below how you like this obscure instrument and if you have ever seen one of these on stage. So again, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.